You know what? Can you guys see how it's like really, it's honestly a dull shimmer? I'm not getting like the most volume here. I don't know about the term volume. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? Oh yeah, you see that? Anyways, you guys, what is up? How are you guys doing today? I am honestly having a great day. I really am. I'm having a great day and nothing can bring me down. Come on, Wicked. Anyways, you guys, so today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a demo and review of the new R.E.M. Beauty by Ariana Grande. This is her new makeup line that she created with Ofra brands, which I am really excited to test out and try out for you guys here on this canal. So as you guys know, when it comes to doing videos like this, when we're talking about celebrities or celebrity brands or influencer brands, it is not about the person, it's about the product. So for me, you know, I'm just an honest ass bitch, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real, and I'm always gonna be doing that. So if there's something in here that I do not like, that does not mean it's a terrible product. It means that I just don't personally like it, and it does not mean that I'm not a fan of Ariana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually a massive fan of Ariana Grande's, and I've been to her concert, and she's so fucking good.
Bless you, child.
I'm a fan of her. I'm a fan of her dancers, the twins. I live for them. But anyway, we're gonna be reviewing the products here, all the products I have here. Side note really quickly, I did buy a ton of stuff from R.E.M. Beauty, because I actually had no idea I was getting this package in. I bought maybe around $340 worth of products. So I bought a ton of stuff, but I believe it's not getting here till like December. So I'm like, well, I don't really want to wait to do the review till then. But the packages I did receive did not actually have all the products inside of it or every category, which I was actually genuinely surprised about. I will say I'm appreciative of PR. I'm always grateful for PR, and I'm so thankful PR is sent to me. But when it comes to like new brands and new launches, when it comes to like sending out PR, I am pretty surprised that they didn't send at least one of every category that they launched, because especially when it comes to like reviews or people like demoing it and seeing it like for, you know, the consumer, just so you can at least try out the entire line. That did not actually happen with this line. So I'm actually missing like the eye glitters, the lip marker stains, and some of the other things, but I went ahead and I bought a ton of it myself. So when that comes in, I will definitely be doing like a testing new makeup video, maybe like a testing overhyped makeup, and I'll include those in there just so you guys can see how those work as well. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review all the things that I did get here, which is still like a good amount of stuff. Like we got a good plethora of things. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna review the R.E.M. Beauty products. So yeah, guys, that's what it's gonna be. As always, if you guys like this video, if you guys don't like me, please leave a like and you know, enjoyed that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like Ariana Grande, if you guys like the gays,
props to your mama.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're new, what's up? I'm MannyMua. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys being here. And let's go and get started on the review. So you guys, I actually got a little pamphlet. I got a peachy little pamphlet. Look at your little astronaut head. So we have R.E.M. Beauty, of course. It actually is launched. It's currently live. You guys can buy stuff from the site. It is a launch. We have mascaras, highlighters, plumping lip glosses, eyeshadow palettes, kohl eyeliner pencils, plumping lip glosses. Did I already say that? I did. Dream lashes, eyeliner marker. So I'm looking at this little pamphlet here. I actually did not get the kohl eyeliner. I got everything else that's in here other than the kohl. Oh, and not those either. Didn't get those either. Didn't get it all. I didn't get it all. So I do apologize to you guys for not receiving it all to give a full in-depth review, but I'm gonna do what I can to review as many things as possible if you guys are curious about them, but I didn't get the entire thing. So I'm gonna be reviewing everything that I did get, which is about 6-7 products here. We got a good amount of stuff. We got a good amount of fucking stuff. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and do my base off camera really quickly, and I'll come back and we're gonna start off with the highlighter. Actually, you know what? Before we even do that, let's talk about the packaging. So we have all the packaging. Everything comes in this gray, silver kind of packaging. The unit cartons are gray and silver. Gray and silver, silver gray. It's the same thing. It's like a soft matte with a little bit of a sheen. We have embossed lettering here on the R.E.M. Beauty, which I think is really cute. So this is probably the first product I'm going to use, which is the highlighter. This is the Interstellar highlighter topper in Miss Mercury. I will say when I first saw the products online, I was kind of like, I wasn't like super thrilled with the aesthetic of it. It was very minimalistic, which I did like the minimalism of it, but I just didn't feel like it resonated with me. It wasn't resonating, if that makes sense. The resonation wasn't there, other than the lipstick. I thought the lipstick component was really cute. I love that little opening, the little astronaut opening. Looks like a little uncut dick. I don't know.
What did he say?
I don't know. It just looked cute. It was cute to me. So what we have here is we have the Miss Mercury highlighter. Do they have pricing on here? That would be kind of nice. I don't have to look anywhere. That'd be great. Sure don't. Sure don't. Okay, we have the packaging here. We're gonna pull it out. This is what the packaging looks like. We have a silver little dome square shaped moment. I will say it feels nicer than I thought it would feel. It's heavy, it's weighted, not heavy, but it's like heavier than I was expecting, which I'm very pleasantly surprised about. Like it feels nice. It has a good little like a zhuzh to it. I will say honestly, all the stuff I have here, the packaging looks nicer in person than it did in photographs online. So I think if you guys are looking at it online and it's like, oh, it looks like cheap and it doesn't look good, it looks like drugstore, because I did see a ton of comments like that. I think that when you get it, you'll be like, oh, I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised if you did want to try it. Everything's a lot heavier than it looks. Everything looks nicer in person than it did on the photos online. I hope that makes sense. So we have the highlighter here. I will say, Ari, are you coming for me? I'm just kidding. So the names of the highlighters are like Miss Mercury, Miss Jupiter, Miss Venus, Miss Saturn. I do have highlighters in my brand. And they're Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter, and Venus. But that's just the names. I'm about 99% sure that Ariana has no idea who I am or Lunar Beauty. So I don't think that in any way, shape, or form she was like coming for my highlighter names. Not even close. I just think it's a funny coincidence because I have highlighters that are named like Mercury, Venus. And she does too. I think it's like do great minds think alike? Do great minds think a fucking like? Now, if only I had 10% of her talent, that would be nice. Anyway, so we have the highlighters right here. This is what it looks like. Honestly, I think it looks really cute. In person, I like the way that this is pressed. It almost looks like sand. It's like a little like, ooh, the planets are aligning, you know? I'm liking the sand vibes. I'm gonna swatch this, I'm kind of curious. Super soft and super silky. I like how this feels. Let me see. This is what it looks like right here on the skin. It's not giving a really intense blinding highlighter on my hand as I'm swatching it, but let's see how it looks on the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation real quick and my whole routine, and I'll be right back to test out some of the goodies. Okay guys, so I went ahead and just put some foundation on, some bronzer, and some blush. Look how cute this blush is. Bitch, come on, Miss Laura Lee Blush Aesthetic Palette. Honey. Honey. I know this video isn't about this, but I mean, we have to, she gotta give credit where it's due, honey. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna go in with the highlighter, you guys, and I just looked it up. It is $22 retail, which I actually think is a really nice price point. I would say it's on the lower end of celebrity-owned makeup lines, so I think that that's honestly really, really fair. Really, really fair. I'm actually very impressed with the price point because I thought it was gonna be more expensive. So I'm gonna go and use this bad boy and just kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna take down a LBF6, my Lunar Beauty highlighting brush. The fact I can use these brushes and just say them now, feels so fucking good. I'm not hiding shit anymore. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of this. This is, again, in the shade Miss Mercury. Ooh, let me spray my face. I need to give it a little quick spritz. I always do that with my highlighter just to make sure that it's the exact same way I would use any other highlighter. And then I just like to press on my face with a sponge. So now that we have a little bit of a moistened face, I'm gonna go and take LBF6. You know what? Bitch, okay. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. Miss R.E.M. is giving us stunning. The color is actually a lot lighter than I was expecting because like when I'm looking head on, you can kind of see like that white cast. I'm a little shocked. It's a very, very, very pale gold, super, super pale gold, but it is very pretty. I didn't think it was gonna be as blinding as it is, but it actually is quite blinding. Definitely, of course, picks up on the texture, but I swear to God, every highlighter does. Every highlighter picks up on my texture. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what I like about it too is like, it's not a chunky highlighter. It doesn't have chunky reflect. It's not like glittery in any way, shape, or form. Like it's overall really, really nice. I gotta say, first product, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Miss Ariana, Miss R.E.M Beauty. I'm impressed with her. Look at that. I think it looks gorgeous. I really do. What do you guys think? I think it looks really beautiful. Like honestly, I have no qualms. I think it feels nicer, it looks nicer, and it applies nicer all than I was expecting it to. So I'm like pleasantly surprised. This was a win for me. And for 22 bucks, I think that's a really fair price point. So let's move on next. What else do we have in here? So we have, of course, we have a lip gloss, a plumping lip gloss. We have a little mascara. We have some lashes, and we have the face palette. I'm gonna do my brows really quickly off camera, and I'll be right back to test out some of the shadows. Okay, guys, so we're back, and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are... If I hit myself one more time doing back and the brows are filled, I'm never doing it again. It's becoming a hazard, babes. It's becoming a hazard. But we're back and the brows are filled. And I just did like a quick little fill today. Something easy, something quick. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on to the little eyeshadow palette. The one I was sent is the Baby Doll eyeshadow palette, which is actually the one I bought online. This is the one I was the most intrigued about. I just like the color story. I think it's really, really cute. We have 6 shades in here. These guys retail for $24. And again, I think that's a pretty fair price point. I really, really do. It's just nicer and I'm shocked. So as we can see, you guys, the whole aesthetic of the brand is very like spacey minimalistic space. vibes, a space girl. Because I know Ariana's a huge fan of like space and the moon, and you know, I'm this is why I resonate with her so much, because I do love that she loves those things. This is about the product and not Ariana, okay? I mean, it's about both, but like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try these out. I've already primed my eyes. And so we're gonna go in and we're gonna test out some of these shades. And I'm really, really interested in them, so we'll see. I'm gonna take this nudish one right here on the LBE one. It's like has a little bit of kick up. As you can see, there's a nice amount of like, little kind of poof. So it's more on the powdery side. I really don't care. But I know some people are like, it's powdery. And I'm like, yeah, it's a powder. But anyway, I'm gonna go and put this into the crease. Going on super easily, super smooth, no qualms. Not a qualm in sight. It's a very soft neutral shade. If there was issues with this like blending, I'd be very concerned. You guys know this. Whenever I talk about like in reviews, I always say like if there's a neutral soft brown like this, like a peachy brown that doesn't blend, it's time to start running for the hills. It is. Now I'm gonna take this little warm brownish, what are you? It's like a brick color. It's like a warm brick brown. Oh, that's going on gorgeously. Look at that. This one's much more even powdery than the nude one. A lot more kick up. I'm just saying, when I say that it's powder, I'm just saying there's more kick up when you put your brush into the pan. Again, usually when that happens, it means that the shadows are like really pigmented. Because it means that the press probably a little bit softer. It's a bit softer, vibes. Blending gorgeously with the other two. Wow, that blended really nicely. I feel like I didn't have to do any work. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. The mattes are giving me life in prison. No parole. I'm gonna go and just pat that in. I'm gonna take a little bit of that deepest plummy brown on the outer recording, because I'm just kind of curious to see what that transitions into. What do you guys think? I think it's working gorgeously. I have no issues so far. Not a single issue. So far, I'm so good, you guys. So far, so good. By the way, you guys, just because I am a fan of Ariana's herself, that does not mean if I don't find an issue here that I will not say there is an issue. Again, it's about the product. It's not about the person when it comes to like actually testing the quality of makeup, just so you're aware. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, you're a fan of hers, you're not gonna tell the truth. Baby, listen to me. Escúchame por favor. I owe you guys everything. I don't owe Ariana everything. You know what I mean? I don't owe Ariana literally anything, actually. I like her, but I don't know her. I don't owe her anything. I'm gonna swatch the two shimmer shades. We have like a more peachy one, and then we have more of a golden one. Okay, so these would be like consistency-wise, they're a little more on the dry side. They're a drier shimmer. Doesn't mean that they don't have pigment and coverage, because they absolutely do. They're just more on the basic spectrum when it comes to like a shimmer. They're not like, they don't have really any reflect in them. They're just like a soft sheen, if that makes sense. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought there was gonna be a little bit more punch. Which one is this? I'm taking the golden one right here. And I'm taking it on a finger, just kind of, I'm kind of curious to see how it packs on, if it packs off more of a punch with the finger. But can you guys see how it's like really, it's honestly a dull shimmer. It's a very dull, more of a sheen. But I'm assuming because they have those in the line in general, they're coming out with, or they came out with those like glitter shadows, like liquid shimmer shadows. So I'm assuming with the palette, they're like, we're gonna keep it more on the sheen side, because this is more of a sheen. It's definitely not like a high intense shimmer. I hope that makes sense. Like it doesn't have that pow and pop. Like I don't think it looks okay. I just wish that there was a little bit more of a bang when it came to the shimmers. I just wish there was a little bit more. Give me glitter or give me death. I just like a little bit more metallic in my shimmer, you know? But the mattes were like A fucking plus. The mattes were A plus. Let me take this like matte cream shade. The first shade is like a matte cream. Look how pretty it is. The mattes are slaying me. The mattes are fucking slaying me. The shimmer, not so much. But the mattes are just cute. Okay guys, next thing I'm gonna try out is the eyeliner. It's an eyeliner pen. A little plumita. It's a little pen. This bad boy retails for $19, I believe. $19 for the eyeliner. Oh, bitch, she is pigmentation. Pigmentation. Wow. Wow. And I see no feathering into like my little wrinkles. A little bit, but not anything too crazy. Okay, so the tip of this, you guys, is a felt tip. Not a huge fan of felt tip liners. I'm more of a bristle tip kind of girl myself. That's just what I feel like is easiest for me personally. Let's go ahead and try it out and just see how easy it is to use, because I usually feel with like felt tips, they're just not as easy for me. You know? It's just not as easy for me. So we're gonna try it out. Gosh, look how black it is though. It's gorgeous. Like it's so intense formulation wise. Ooh, it's getting thicker. Wait, let me shut the fuck up. I was really excited to see an eyeliner in here though, because Ariana is definitely known for a good ass swing. You know, she's known for a good ass cat liner, which I really, really like about her. She's a glam girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try this out and see. The reason I don't really like felt tip liners, I just feel like it's not as easy to get a wing with them. Like, I just genuinely feel like it's hard to achieve something a little bit more sharp and something more crisp. I will say it wasn't hard to use. Like, I didn't mind it, but I just don't think that's like the best when it comes to creating like that easy flick at the edge. I'm definitely gonna have to clean it up with some concealer and some foundation, but the actual liner itself, the quality of the liquid is so nice. Like, it's so dark. It's not like runny or liquidy. It has like a really nice consistency. It dries down to, I would say, a satin finish. It's not too matte, but overall, I do think it's a really nice liner. I just wish that it was in a bristle tip instead, because that's just my personal preference. It's just my personal preference, babe. But that one is pretty good. That one's pretty good. I'm not like obsessed when it comes to the application, because I do find it a little bit harder to use. But I do think that overall, if you were to get it, you would like it as just like a regular eyeliner. I just think doing wings with applicators like that are just so much harder. They're just so much harder, in my personal opinion. So now, you guys, we're gonna go in with the Flourishing Mascara. What? I was reading the other language. I'm gonna go in with the Flourishing Volumizing Mascara now. This guy retails for $15, and it's the Midnight Black. I think that the component is actually kind of adorable. And it feels nicer than I was expecting. I don't mind this at all. And I think that for 15 bucks, I think that's a really nice fair price point. Again, when it comes to like a celebrity brand, I think that's really fair. I really do. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, so we're pulling it out, and I already curled my lashes, by the way, on my right side. So the actual consistency of it is pretty thick. It's a thicker mascara. The wand is very unique because it has like these empty parts to it. It's like spiral, empty, spiral, empty. Can y'all see what I'm putting down? Spiral, empty, spiral, empty. Porque? I don't know. I really don't know why they did that, but we're gonna go and see. This is supposed to be a volumizing mascara. So let's see if it's gonna volumize. The consistency is definitely a drier formula. It's not liquidy, it's very, very dry. I'm not getting much volume. Are you guys seeing volume? I see like some length, but I'm definitely not getting volume from this. Like, I'm not like, let me see, going on with the second layer. With the second layer, it definitely helps. Definitely better with the second layer for sure. Again, I'm not getting like the most volume here. I don't know about the term volume. I'm getting some length, but when it comes to volume, I don't really, I don't know. Look from the top angle, from the up angle. What do you guys think? Once I did like 2.5 layers, it got me somewhere, but I'm actually, I'm not obsessed. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a bit more for that one. $15 is, I think, a great price point. I think the component's great. I just feel like we could have gotten more. I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more volume. When it comes to volumizing, I was expecting a little bit more volume. It's not bad. But is it like one of my favorite go-to mascaras now? It's not. So that's kind of where I'm coming from in that way. Moving on to the lashes, we have some R.E.M lashes here. These are the Dream lashes. So when looking at the lashes right here, the band is completely clear. So it's gonna be more of a natural looking lash. When I'm looking at the lashes immediately, I kind of get more of a drugstore lash vibe from them. I'm getting very like Ardell, Eyelure, Elf kind of lash consistency. Let me show you guys what they look like here. They're a foam ink lash, and they have a really nice flare to them. But for me, I think overall, the aesthetic of it, I do feel like it's giving me a little bit more on the drugstore end vibes, a little bit more lower end. But the price point of these is $16. So I actually do think that this is like a little high for what it is. All the other products, I was like, oh, this is fairly priced. Oh, this is fairly priced. This is a good price point. But when it comes to the lashes, I feel like this is one thing where I'm like, this is too expensive. Like if these were like $12, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, it makes sense. But because they're 16, I'm like, Because the thing is with this kind of lash, with this thin of a band, when it has a clear band, they're not going to last you a long time. So you know when you have like a thicker band, those tend to last you like a good 15 wears. Like they really will last you a long time with a thick band. This will last you like 5. You know what I mean? Because it has like that really, really thin band consistency and they just break apart so much easier. So I'm just not obsessed, but we're going to definitely try them on and see because I'm just kind of curious. They're cute. They're more of a natural pair. I literally just plopped them on because I'm just kind of curious to see what they look like. I'm going to glue them on and I'm going to do this eye off camera and I'll be right back to put on our lippy. Okay guys, so we're back. We have the lashes on. This is what they look like. I think they're really cute. I think they're like a soft, dainty pair. I did have to curl the lashes themselves because they almost like tilt downwards in a weird, like they go straight out. They don't have like a natural curl to them. So I did have to definitely curl my my falsies together with my natural ones to kind of give me a little bit more of a flare. Anyway, so this is what they look like. They're very just soft, natural pair. Again, I do feel like you can get this exact same effect with like Ardell Demi Wispies or the e.l.f. lashes or other kinds of lashes. Overall, I do think that the price of the lashes is a little bit expensive for what they are. And yeah, that's my opinion on that.
That's my opinion!
And let's move on to the last product that I actually have here, which is this little tubey. This is the R.E.M Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss. We're gonna plump these lips. I'm gonna take off any kind of excess I have here. And I'm gonna go straight away with the gloss. I'm not gonna put any lipstick on. I'm not gonna put any lip liner on. It's literally just gonna be gloss because I wanna see what it does. Fuck. So I believe that these retail for $17. Utmost importance, plumping lip gloss. Plumping lip gloss. $17. I'm gonna go put this on. It's a plumping lip gloss. Let's see what the scent is. I'm curious about the scent. Ooh, the scent is nice. It has like a, oh my gosh, what does that even smell like? It smells like a vanilla vibe. It's a little vanilla vibe. Caught a vanilla vibe. Okay, we're just gonna put it on. It's a clear gloss. Ah, a little bit got on my tongue and it kind of like stung for a split second. I'm not kidding. Ah! Oh my God, wait. Okay, there's a little bit of a sting when it gets on your tongue. Shout out to the sting. Not like anything crazy. It doesn't like hurt, but it was like a little like, and it's gone already. Like it's already gone. That was weird. It smells amazing. I'm not feeling any kind of tingle, but it did tingle my tongue, so maybe it'll do something. The consistency is really nice. It's not sticky, not tacky whatsoever. Feels really good. I'm starting to feel a little bit of a warmth now. A warmth on the lip. It's a little warm. Let me read. This super comfortable, crystal clear formula delivers fuller looking lips and silky smooth high shine latex lip finish without the feeling of sticky or tacky, which I completely agree with. Ultra sensational warming and tingling. I'm feeling warmth. Subtle vanilla scent, period. So we're gonna let that kind of sink in and see what happens. I'm feeling warmth. I don't see a difference at all in my lip size, so we'll see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a run through of all the products really quickly and give you my final opinion, and that'll be it for the review on the R.E.M Beauty by Ariana Grande. Let's start off with our little highlighter. This is the Miss Mercury highlighter. Honestly, I would have to say of all the products here, I think the Miss Mercury highlighter is my favorite thing that I've tried so far. I think the price point at $22 is amazing. I like the consistency. I think it looks beautiful on my face. Other than the fact that it picks up a little bit of texture, but like every highlighter does, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I already know it's gonna do that, you know? But I feel like the color looks gorgeous on my skin. I think the packaging, again, the packaging's a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. It feels a little bit more weighted. It looks a little bit more luxurious in human hands rather than it being like online in photos. So this is gonna be kind of like a would I buy it / would I recommend it. So this is something I would actually recommend and I would buy myself, which I already bought it all for a review. But I would recommend this one for sure. Moving right along, we have the little eyeshadow palette. This guy retails for $24 and we have 6 shades here. So let me show you guys what the pans look like now that I've used them a bunch. They're just really, really powdery, the like matte ones, just so you guys know that it's a little bit more of a powdery formula. So this guy retails for $24. You get 6 shades in here. I actually thought the eyeshadow palette was really cute. I think that the mattes work so much better than the shimmers. I think the shimmers are a little dull, to be quite honest. I don't think that they're the best, but there's only 2 shimmers and there's 4 mattes. So overall, I do like the palette. It feels nice, feels weighted. I think $24 is a pretty fair price point for 6 shades. I just don't think that the shimmers really deliver much of a shimmer, whereas it's more of a soft sheen. Like on my eyes, I just feel like it's got a very subtle sheen. So for me, I just feel like it delivers a very, very soft sheen, and I'm not really into a soft sheen on the lids kind of girl. But if you are, I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. So would I recommend it? I would, because there is more matte than shimmers in it, and for $24, and I think that it is, again, it's nicer than you guys were expecting. At least it's nicer than I was expecting, to be quite honest. It's definitely more weighted and feels better than I was expecting personally. So I would recommend the eyeshadow palette. I think the shimmers aren't the best. Let's move on along, and then a hero comes along. Okay, so let's move on to the eyeliner. Ooh, this one's a tougher one. So the eyeliner, once I got, like, okay guys, literally, you have no idea how much finessing I had to do to get this eyeliner to be even somewhat slightly even to this. They're not even. It was hard because the tip of this is so flimsy because it's so little. So it's actually kind of hard to maneuver, if that makes sense. But the quality of the liquid itself is so nice. I love how dark it is. I love the consistency. I like the way it looks on my eyes. I thought it was fantastic. I just think it's really hard to get a wing. If you guys aren't wing people, if you're not cat eyeliner people, you just like eyeliner, I think you guys will live for it because it has like this really weird tapered edge. So it has like a thick base with a very flimsy small top. If that makes any sense. And we don't love a flimsy top in this house. So it's kind of hard to describe, but I will continue to use it. I'll definitely try it out more because I do like the effect of the way it looks on my eyes. I like how dark it is. I think it looks really, really pretty. It's just kind of hard to use when you're doing a wing. So if I'm not gonna do a wing, I'll use this. If I am, I won't. So for me, that's kind of take it or leave it, honey. I don't know what to tell you. This is one of those things. This guy retails for, what was this, 16 bucks, 17, 18? How much? So this guy retails for $19. I think it's a pretty fair price point. I think it's kind of, you know, with what is else in the realm of liners, I think that's pretty like normal for that price. If you guys do like doing like cat eye wing liner, I wouldn't recommend. If you don't and you just like a nice regular liner across the lid, I would. Or if you guys like this kind of applicator, if you guys like that felt tip applicator, then you guys will live. I think the formula is really, really nice. Mascara wise, I wouldn't recommend. I just wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be. I wish I did a little bit more volumizing because it is a volume. I was expecting volume and I was expecting like a pa, and I didn't really even get that till I got like to like 2.5 layers later. So I was like, I just felt like it could have been a little bit better. I think the price point is really, really great. $15 is like a pretty awesome price point for a mascara. And I think that the component is cute. It's weighted nicely. Overall, I do think it's nice. I just feel like, it could have been better. It wasn't bad, but is it great? No. Next, you guys, we have the lashes. The lashes, I would say, are probably my least favorite of the whole collection because I do think the price is a little bit too high. It's $16 for a pair of lashes. I think they look cute on my eyes now that I have them on, but I definitely wouldn't like go out and buy these lashes, and I wouldn't recommend them unless you're looking for something. If you're a fan of Ariana, buy it all, girl. I do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm just kind of giving you my personal opinion as someone who is a reviewer and as someone who like literally has their own makeup line and knows how much things are costing to make. So for me, I just wouldn't recommend them because I feel like you can get the same quality for a lot less, you know? So for me, not a huge fan of the packaging for this one either. I just feel like the price point's a little too high for what it actually is, in my personal opinion. And last but not least, we have our little lip gloss. I don't think that it really plumped my lips, by the way. Don't think it plumped my lips at all. I have a little bit of a warming sensation, a little bit of a tingling. It doesn't feel like intense at all, which I honestly will say I really freaking like a lot. Like if you guys are into like a plumping lip gloss, that's not like the lip injection in Stream, you know, or like the Venom one, like those intense ones. If you're into those, you won't like this. If you're into something a little more subtle, a little more soft, a little more comfortable, then you guys will like this one. So I would actually say I would recommend these because I think that's really, really cute. I like the color of it. I like the way that it looks on my lips. It doesn't feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. It's not thick. It's not tacky. I love the smell. I don't get a ton of plumping effect from it. So I would just say it's more of a regular gloss for me personally. Overall, I do like it. Overall, I think it's really, really cute. I just don't see any plumping effect. Nothing's plumping here. But that's it, you guys. That's all the products I have here for R.E.M. Beauty. I hope this was a little bit more insightful for you guys to see whether or not you want to buy some things from R.E.M. Huge congratulations to Ariana Grande and Forma Brands for coming out with a line that's really, really cool. I know how hard it is and how tough it is, and I'm like, it's scary. It's really, really scary, but I hope you guys had fun doing it along the way, and I hope Ariana's really, really involved and having so much fun with the line. But overall, I think that they did a great job. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed. Like, I'm more impressed than I thought I would be when I saw pictures online. When I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't like super impressed, but now that I have the products here in hand and like I'm feeling them and seeing them in real life, I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. And I actually really think that the price point is really fair for a celebrity brand. I was like, oh, like I didn't feel like they were gouging, you know what I mean? Which is nice because I do feel like that a lot of the time with a lot of other celebrity brands. But overall, you guys, I am pretty impressed. Where are these things made? Made in the USA for the palette. Where's this, by the way? Made in Italy for the highlighters. So we're kind of all over the place when it comes to where they were made in the USA. Cool. So the majority of things are made in the US or made in Italy. By the way, you guys, let me know if you guys want me to test the other products I have ordered, like the lip stains, the eye glitters, the lipsticks. I already ordered those and they're coming in a few weeks, but let me know if you guys want to see me test those out too in like a testing new makeup video. I can definitely make that happen. But that's it. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys had fun watching. Have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Let's jar it. How are you doing this corner today? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of the highlight. Oh God. Eyeliner now. Little eyeliner moment. I'm dropping things. Cool. Love that for me. Oh Lord, help me. I'm twitching. My eyes are twitching. It's my real ones. Don't look. It's more so like, do you like doing wings? If you guys like doing wings, I wouldn't recommend this. If you guys do like doing wings, wait, what? That's it for all the products I have here from R.E.M. Beauty by Ariana Grande. What? Wait, what did I just say?